Hi, Aaron. Yeah, you can actually do this yourself right through Expression Web. Let me show you here. These are Font Awesome icons. Right now, if you go to Font Awesome, or just do a Google search for Font Awesome, Font Awesome. There we go. Just go to the fontawesome.github, this big one, the first one up here. Click on that, and now just click on the icons, and you can actually go and look. Now, you got some specific icons you're looking for, so they may or may not have them available. Let me just have a look here. Okay, I'm pretty sure, so we're just going to do a search on the page, just good. So I don't think they have a Goodreads, but there is a Pinterest, or you can use something that's close. Like, you see, what you do is you just look through the page, look for the Pinterest icon like so. Alright, and we're just going to pull up this page here, because this is the information we want right here. See the FA, then there's the FA-Pinterest. Yeah, we want this basically word right here. And all we're going to do in Expression Web at this point is just go into our social icons page, right? So we're going to go to our library, our shared, and our social icons. Okay, and I'm going to get you to flip over to the code view here. You don't see anything in the design. Flip over, and you see how you've got all these icons right here? So let's say, for example, you don't want YouTube, but you want Pinterest. So basically, you can just change this word right here, whoops, to Pinterest. We're just going to copy this, or you can just type it right here. So make sure it's FA, right, Pinterest. And just to make sure you get the right stuff, you can always just, everything within that's red here within the quotes, just copy it. And then for your actual button over here, where you see the I, that's short for icon, the class is, and just make sure that whatever you have right here, there, pop it in there. Right, and then just put the link to your Pinterest account right here. So you just change that to Pinterest / then your account name, or however you hook it up. Now, the only thing, Font Awesome icons are always adding more. We actually used to have solid icons, but there's so many different social outlets out there now that it's almost impossible to keep up with creating our own icons. So we went to Font Awesome. So what you could do at this point is find like your Pinterest, and there was an Instagram, and we have to have a little look through here. There's Instagram right there. But the other one, Goodreads, I haven't been to that one myself. So what you can do is actually you can request one through Font Awesome, and the next update they make, they'll probably, they often add more in, or just hold off on that, or use something else in here that's very similar to it, but link it to your Goodreads website, because there's like hundreds of icons to choose from here. So find something that's maybe close, and then just link it to your Goodreads. Like, you could use the G for Google almost, because it's a G, right? But I don't know what the Goodreads is actually looks like. Maybe I'll just do a search, Goodreads. This must be the site right here. Share book recommendations. So, do they even have an icon here? It doesn't look like they actually have an icon or anything. A lot of sites will actually have a little icon up top here. They don't seem to have one. So you probably just use the G for Google for now. All right, but link it to your, so use this one here, the FA Google, but instead of linking to Google, link to your Goodreads.